It makes sure we keep all the hoppy goodness.
You just made that up, right?
Yes, I did. Dick. Hello and welcome to another edition of Mandate Mondays. I am very excited today. You are moderately excited. I know you're not a beer person, but we are actually going to be sampling Heady Topper, which is a beer out of the Alchemist from Waterbury, Vermont. Now, for those of you who don't know what the Heady Topper is, it is one of the best, if not the best, double IPA you could find on the market.
That's one more than a regular IPA.
A whole more. You don't understand the following that's behind this. I had a couple of friends from work take a day off to go up and just try and buy as much stock as they could. They released this in limited batches in Vermont. People come from all over New England, even outside of New England, to pick up this beer. Typically, these cans retail between $3 and $4, but I've seen online that people sometimes find these as much as $18 a can down in Washington, D.C. And Beer Advocate had actually named this the best beer in the United States last year. Have you ever had Heady Topper?
I had Teddy Hopper.
Well, you did try the Teddy Hopper up at Incredibrew, that is true, which is a very close replica of this. But there's a guy, his head's being blown off by hops. I mean, come on.
It's like that weird kind of old, kind of cartoony animation that like you used to do like a montage of things that happened in the Bible.
There's no Bible, there's hops blowing out of the man's head.
You should get that checked out.
I do have to give a call out to Freedom. Thank you very much for the birthday gift of these beautiful steins that you got at an estate sale.
What's on these?
I don't know. What does it say?
It looks like some kind of farmer's market.
I have Heidelberg. What do you have?
I got Heidelberg too.
Heidelberg.
Oh, it's a city.
Are you ready? Just smell that. Doesn't it smell amazing?
Not really.
Oh, dude, you don't understand.
I think I'm allergic to hops.
I hope not. If you are allergic to hops, you're about to go to the hospital for the best group of hops you will ever have. Look at that beer. So after the pour, look at that. Nice and cloudy. Fantastic. It's a little on the pale side, but, well, it's an India Pale Ale, I guess.
A little bit on the Indian side.
So with this India Pale Ale, it boasts a lot of citrus and just hoppy flavors and just this amazing punch to your face. It just smells like an amazing beer. And hey, cheers. I absolutely love this beer. It just fills your entire mouth. I can't even explain it. Like, I don't have the palate to explain it. It just tastes amazing. The best honest way to describe it is like they said in the can. I want to crawl into this can and just fall asleep in it. What do you think?
No.
You don't care for it?
No.
Oh my god. I know you don't like beer. You're Scotch all the way. But even for just a beer, not one of your favorites here?
No, not at all. Any beer that has a lot of hops in it, I just do not like. Which is all beer.
There's no empty feeling when you drink this. Everything on your tongue tastes something. It's not like you drink a Bud Light and then it's so cold it numbs you and it just tastes like water with a little bit of alcohol.
It's very flavorful. It's just not a good flavor.
I can definitely see why this is such a sought-after beer. I absolutely love this beer, and like I said before, this is definitely my favorite beer. And my favorite used to be the Sam October.
Because I actually like the Sam October.
So you're a bigger fan of lagers. I personally have never been a huge fan of IPAs. This was really the first beer that I had about a year ago that really turned me on to what IPAs can really offer. And sadly, no other IPA has been able to deliver what this has delivered for me. Dude, you don't want it? Whatever. You kidding me? I'm gonna let that sit there because I want every drop to come out of this.
In about 5 seconds, you'll be getting my backwash.
Yeah, that's a good point. I wish I could chug this beer because I just want all of it now. But then it would all be gone. Of course I won't. This is the last can I have. I saved it for this. My uncle would be so disappointed in you.
Why would you do that? Well, maybe he should be here. I mean, this is his pale ale.
That is true. For those of you who do love, good craft beer and IPAs, it's going to be hard to find a beer that tops this. This is honestly, like I said, my favorite beer. If I could buy this, I mean, if it wasn't in Vermont, I would have this every weekend.
That's how you want to live your life. I don't like beer, so I'm not going to rate this. Apparently it's the greatest in the world, but I'm not going to argue. I don't like it.
Like I've already said 6 or 7 times, this is right now my absolute favorite beer. Completely agree with Beer Advocate rating this the #1 beer back in October 2014. If you are in Vermont, you have to go ahead and try this. So thank you very much for joining us this week, where we've reviewed really our first beer on its own. An amazing beer, again, out of the Alchemist in Vermont, Waterbury, Vermont. And we'll catch you guys on our next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. How can you not like this? Jesus.
I just don't.
It's like Christmas just fisted my mouth.
That sounds terrible.